Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to get more wins in FUT Champs during Team of the Season. However, before the video does start, be sure to like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe if you are new. I do record these videos live on Twitch. Link for that is down in the description below. Let's get into the video. So, we all know that Team of the Season is literally tomorrow, and is going to be the most sweatiest weekend league there has ever been. Reason for that is because during Team of the Season, normally as soon as Team of the Season's dropped, that weekend, all the players that are in Team of the Season are normally in red picks, and therefore people are obviously sweating FUT Champs to try and get as many wins as possible, to try and get higher up in the ranking, to obviously get the best rewards. So, yeah, FUT Champs is not a fun place to be during Team of the Season, and I wanted to give a couple of tips of how to get more wins in FUT Champs for you guys to get the best rewards possible, right? So I've got a couple. The first one is just have the most meta team possible. It sounds simple, but like, don't be using players this weekend that you're using for fun. In terms of, we all know that like a player like Drogba isn't meta, and he turns like a truck in game, so I highly recommend not using him, for instance, and using someone like Team of the Year Lewandowski, for example. But just using players like, using Varane because he's Mendy because they're meta and so on. Just use meta players, or otherwise you're going to get destroyed realistically. I mean, obviously, if you're a good player anyway, like you're a top 100 player or elite 1 player, having a team that's not as meta is probably okay. But if we're all like, gold 1 elite players, gold 3, silver ones, whatever, highly recommend just using as much meta as possible. Sort of like my team, really. Probably Cannavaro isn't as such meta, but sort of team like mine, obviously, I wouldn't recommend using Sanchez, Petit, Nedved, and so on. As the first tip I have, another tip for me is, and I do it a lot on stream, is like not lose your mentality. As soon as you lose a game, or you take a break instantly. Take a break. If you lose a game, Don't let it get to you. Even if it was, it was BS and it bounced off every single post and the guy scored his only opportunity of the game. Don't let it get to you as such, because as soon as you start losing your head, everything goes downhill. It happened to me all the time. Like the other week, I got a disconnect at 9-1 and took a break, which was a good idea. And I came back and got another disconnect. So yeah, and then I ended up losing my head and rage quitting games when I probably could have won. So yeah, highly recommend just taking a break. If you're losing, if you're winning, just carry on until you lose. Or if you're a very, very good player, just carry on playing and don't lose. But yeah, highly recommend taking a break in between games. Another thing I recommend, but it would be annoying if it was against me, is try and just I wouldn't say keep the ball, because that just sounds like, just not good. But try and not force it, basically. Don't go forward unless you need to. If, say for instance, you got the ball in my team with Thiago, right? And Blanc, pass. I could pass to Blanc, but it's a chance of it getting blocked. Just don't pass there. Go back and just make, it kind of forces your opponent to push players up, and therefore gives you more opportunities to score. But yeah, basically just be as sweaty as possible, to be honest with you, because realistically, the only way you're going to get wins this weekend is by being that person, and it's quite frustrating for someone that just wants to play for fun, right? Like me, I like to just play the game, do skill moves, enjoy myself. But when someone obviously is, keeping the ball, it's quite annoying. Another thing I kind of do recommend and would be to play 5 at the back. I probably shouldn't say that because it's my pet hate, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, 5 at the back, counter attack. It frustrates your opponent, like me, and therefore gives you more of a chance of winning. For me personally, I'm not really good with 5 at the back. I'm not bad with it if I have very good players, i.e. when I was against Gravison in the face-off, I had the best players and I was able to play that formation. But realistically, if you're good at defending and attacking, or not everyone's, obviously, most people that aren't pros are only good at one, like me. I'm more better at attacking than defending, right? For me, I can't attack in the 5-3-2 like I can in the 4-2-2. So that's another I guess important tip. Use a formation that suits you best. Don't just look at other people's look at other pros that are playing 5 at the back and just think, ooh, that's for me. It's not everything's for you. Pick a formation that is best for you guys, and go for it, because otherwise, you know, I tried to look at other pros 4-4-2 formation, and for me, I'm just so open in the midfield, and I can't personally play that formation. But for you guys, it might be the formation for you. So pick the formation that's right for you. You know, whether you're better at attacking but can't defend, maybe a five at the back is better for you. You know, or stuff like that. Just try and find the right custom tactics for you before going into the weekend league, because it could definitely help you get the extra win. And of all the points I said, hopefully that's give you a little bit more tips to actually get more wins in weekend league. Some of them were just basic and just like sort of in the mind, you know, just making sure you don't get angry at the game, because when a ball goes astray when you don't pass there and you've just lost the game, you can get very angry. I'm definitely a culprit for that. But yeah, if this video did help, please be sure to like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe if you are new. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.